there's different versions of the Virginia reel. So we'll teach you one version, but you may go someplace else and they teach it just a little bit different. Okay, you know, even if they teach it different, you are supposed to go ahead and listen to the caller. Don't go up to the caller and say, "Well, we did it this way over in Appomattox," you know. So it was considered to not be very good to go and criticize the caller because, you know, it was different. They called them different dances going on. You need to make sure you follow directions, okay? Because if you ever go to a Silver Bowl ball, they always have a caller who is the leader, and you'll have a band, and that caller will call out the steps. And Joyce will be doing that today, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. But the important thing is wait for the caller. Don't get ahead of the caller, because what happens is most of these are in nice formation, okay? And if you don't listen to the caller, then you're either going earlier or late, and you know, you look like what they used to call a Chinese fire drill, you know? And just everybody going any way that they want to go, and it just doesn't look good. So listen to the caller and follow the caller. Okay, different types of dances. They were the social dances, the more elite, I guess you might want to say, and then they were rural and they were city. Okay, so they were a little bit different. The rural dances were a little bit different than the city dances. Okay, but most of them they had a call master, and most of them were being called, and everybody seemed to enjoy their themselves. Come on in. You got seats over here someplace. Okay, we're going to do about 3 dances today. We're going to teach you, so please don't get upset. I mean, they are, in a sense, can be confusing sometimes, but hey, you're here to have fun. You go to the balls, you're there to have fun. You know, you're not professional dancers or anything like that. So just stick in there and you'll have a good time. So I appreciate all of you being here today, and Joyce will take over. Oh, I wanted to mention one thing. We wear gloves, and it's considered that you not very good etiquette when you go to balls that you don't wear gloves, because the reason you wear gloves is because of the perspirations on your hands, and of course on the lady's dress you get all that perspiration on there, and so they insist at the balls that you wear gloves. And a lot of balls will actually have a bunch of gloves there for you to borrow for that night. So that's why they wear gloves, is so that they didn't soil the lady's dress. And also in shaking hands or the movements, you're not having 2 sweaty hands that get together, it's the gloves. Okay, Joyce.
Okay, and also you stop and think, back in the 1800s, trying to clean and prepare this dress for another time where you could really just hang it up and let it air out, you know. So, and they always had, like the ladies had on like the leather garments under their dress. They had camisole, they had corset, and they had the cotton camisole next to their skin, and that absorbed any perspiration that the lady would have, so you didn't get anything on your dress to mess up your dress. And you could hang it up and just let it air out. You'd wash cotton undies and stuff and be ready for the next gown, you know, next time. But your dresses were really hard to take care of. All right, the first dance we're going to do is Virginia Reel, and you may have done this when you were in high school or something, and so you may have a clue how to do it. So we're going to have a line here of men and a line here of women. If you want to stand facing your partner going down, that will be fine. And you got the Virginia Reel music? Yeah.
This is a spectator sport, so you all need to Okay.
Guys, put your first down so you don't need to have your way.
Men on this side, ladies on that side.
Okay. Do you want to?
No, I'm gonna watch.
Well, as I say, you can be my husband's partner and I will call.